And welcome everybody to the New Way to Wellness Retreat. I can't hear you, but I can feel your energy. So I just want you to scream out right now, yes, baby. I'm going to do it again. Yes, baby. Because already what you've done is you have taken control of your life by showing up here at 10 a.m. on a Saturday, right? I haven't even had coffee yet. This is me pre-coffee. So I want to thank you all for, number one, showing up for yourselves, right? Just give yourself a pat on the back, because that is what we do not do often enough, my friends. We do not celebrate ourselves. So if you learn anything after this New Way to Wellness retreat, I want you to implement this one thing, and that is celebrating yourself more often. And I don't care if it's the fact that you woke up an extra hour early, or you brought the recycling bin out when you usually forget. Whatever it is, I want you to celebrate yourselves. So what I want to talk to you about today is the importance of creating those personal connections for your wellness journey. Now, what do I mean? I mean that relationships are what make up our lives. And we don't often think about this too much because it's so natural. Yeah, we think about our closest friends and family and our children, but we have relationships with so many different people. The customer service agent on the phone, or the man who helps you with your landscaping, or your neighbors, right? The acquaintances in your life. And all of these relationships are so key to your life's journey, and especially when you're on this journey of wellness. First up, the most important relationship that you will ever have, that you will be nurturing for the rest of your life, the relationship within yourself. First and foremost, we call it interpersonal communication. I want to talk to you about that because this sets the groundwork for every other relationship that you have. Here's step one that I want to give you all. So hopefully you have a journal out, pen and paper. I have also included this in our workbook, so you'll have this for yourselves. But first and foremost, my friends, I want you to get into a system of every day when you wake up, first culminate that relationship with yourself through questions. I want you to ask yourself, what are my wellness goals? What are they? And jot them down. Jot them down for yourself, and then answer why. Why do I have this goal? Have we really thought about that? We know that we all have goals and a vision for our life, but why do we have it? What do we think that achieving that goal will bring us, will add to our lives? So first question, what are my wellness goals and why? And just have fun, right? Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I want you to write that down and have that in front of you. Then I want you to ask yourself, what in my life do I need to give a good old spring cleaning to? What? Maybe the way I talk to myself. Maybe my closets need some organizing. Maybe I need to reevaluate the relationship with my husband or wife. We're not truly connecting like I want to. So what are those parts of your life that you need to give a spring cleaning to? Remember, spring is all about renewal. It's about reflecting, releasing what no longer serves you, and then refocusing. And that's what we're here for. And I'm so, so excited because this is I feel like one of the best seasons. Out of all 4 seasons, I'd say summer's my favorite. Spring's number 2. But it's this time of renewal, right? That the flowers are blossoming and we're feeling good again, fresh air, sunshine. So what in your life do you need to give some spring cleaning to? So that's the number 2 question. So number 1 is, what are my wellness goals? What do I believe that they will bring me? Why do I have those goals in the first place? Number 2, what in my life do I need to give a spring cleaning to? And number 3, so simple, just 3 questions. Number 3, what do I believe that being healthier in mind, body, and spirit will do for my life? Like, think about that. When you're healthier, when you feel more vibrant, what does that do for your life? and jot that down. I'm telling you to do this because, ladies, when we first get in honest communication with ourselves, first and foremost, before we start our day, before we pick up those cell phones and engage on social media, before we have conversations externally, when we ground ourselves through questions and getting in tune with ourselves, oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how powerful it is. Because then you're in alignment to go through your life with more clarity. And when you begin to engage with the rest of the world, it's from a place of more authenticity, of more love, because you've already engaged with yourself. Simple, easy practice. After you pee, brush your teeth, just take 5 to 10 minutes and ask yourself these questions and write them down, because what we write, we invite. Writing is such a powerful tool. So the next step that you're going to do is what I call create your I claim statements. Renée, what are I claim statements? They are statements that declare that you already have that which you want. And for all my ladies out there who are into manifestation, right, and speaking things into existence, that's what this is about. Claiming that you already have that which you desire. I claim I am perfect health. I claim I'm 20 pounds lighter. I claim my hormones are in balance. I claim that I am clear. I claim that I have clarity of mind. I claim that I have true self-love. Whatever those statements are for yourselves, I want you to write those down. And I have a sheet, a PDF that I've included in the workbook for you. And there's 5 I claim spaces, but you can have as many as you want. And after you write them on that PDF, I want you to take these good old Post-it notes that I love so much and transfer those I claim statements to the Post-it notes. It takes 4 seconds. And then I want you to post those Post-its everywhere that you possibly can that is in your line of vision. So on your bathroom mirror, on your journal, on your nightstand. This way, when you wake up, when you move about your home, all you see are these powerful I claim statements staring you in the face. I just watched an amazing YouTube video from Marissa Pierre. I think it's Pierre. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it was this beautiful keynote speech that she did about the powerful practice of saying the statement, I am enough. Now that could seem, oh, that's so cliche. Yeah, okay, I'm enough. No, but truly, when you claim that, just as I'm telling you now with your own personal I claim statements, when you read those aloud, say them aloud, not just in your head, but you say it aloud. I claim I am perfect health. I claim I am in balance. I claim I am a magnet for abundance. When you repeat that and you say it in your head and you constantly persist with those statements, your mind takes that as the truth. Our minds do not know what is pretend and what we're just envisioning or what is actually happening. So why not feed your brain, right, with these powerful I claim statements and base those off of the answers that you wrote about your goals. If your goal is to take off that extra 20 pounds, I claim I am 20 pounds lighter. I claim I have never looked better. And just write those on Post-it notes all around where you can see. All right, so that's step 2. Step 3, share your wellness goals with your friends, your significant other, your nutritionist, your doctor. Why am I telling you to do this? Because again, when we speak something aloud and we share it, it allows us to make a statement to ourselves and to the universe, to those people, that this is what we want in our lives. And it helps to hold us accountable. When we speak it out loud and we share it, all of a sudden, and I know we've all done this at one point or another with something in our lives, we're like, oh my goodness, I just put it out there. That means I have to do it, right? I'm running this race, everybody. Oh crap, now I can't back down, right? I said I'm doing it. So when we share it with those people in our lives, and I say share it with as many people as you can, your best friends, the people that you work with, your coworkers, your friends, your neighbor in conversation. Guess what? By the way, I'm doing a whole reorg of my kitchen, and I'm going to do it by July. Because what it does is, again, it's telling your body, it's telling your brain, this is really happening. This isn't just like some fluff, like, yeah, I'm going to do this. No, this is my wellness goal. And double whammy, it then helps you to culminate a deeper connection with those people that you're sharing your goals with. Think about it. When you speak with someone and you share a part of yourself, don't you automatically feel a closer connection to them? Of course, right? Share these goals, speak them aloud, and share them in the relationships that you already have in your life, because it will create deeper connections in those relationships. And ladies, I want you to understand something that is so significant. As I said when we began, relationships make up our lives. And when we are on a journey to wellness, as we all are, having these wonderful relationships in our lives is what helps us to stay on that journey. Because 4 of the most powerful words that I believe the human spirit can hear, you are not alone. And when we realize that we're not alone in our goals, in our fears, in our dreams, all of a sudden we feel more powerful, and it makes us say, like, yes, I want to do this, right? I'm not alone in this. I got my girlfriends, I got my husband, I got my dog I told my wellness goals to, right? All of a sudden you feel this strength. You have this armor of confidence because you have gathered a team behind you. Okay, so that's number 3. So simple. Just share your wellness goals. It could even be just one, your biggest goal. Share it with, if not just one person, several people in your life. Culminate that deeper connection. I want to bring another point up that's so important. And this yesterday kind of just came out of me as I was doing a live video speaking to my group on Facebook. And I was talking about how oftentimes in our lives, when we think of when we're at our best, right? When you think of, oh my gosh, I'm my best self when I've just gotten my hair done, right? My eyebrows are threaded. I'm in a great mood. Like, that's when I'm at my best. And I'm in, and I'm just like ready to attack the world. That's great. But the truth is, when we are only accepting and loving that part of ourselves that we are happy with, we're cutting off this whole other part of ourselves, the part that has fears, the part that's gone through trauma, the part that is grieving. And when we just completely turn that side off, we're not a whole person, ladies. We're not a whole person. So we can convince ourselves that we're at our best when we're only sharing this half of ourselves. But the fact is, our best selves are our whole selves. I'm going to say that again. Our best selves are our whole selves. And that means owning, recognizing, loving that other part of yourself too. That's scared. That's like, oh my God, Renee, I'm not ready to do these things you're telling me, Renee. I'm not ready. Own that part of yourself and start sharing that part of yourself, because the parts that we often want to hide from the world, the parts that we often believe that people won't accept or they'll judge us, the minute we begin to share those parts of ourselves, that's when we connect with people the most. And I want you to really get this, because I'm just learning this in my life. I was talking to one of my dear friends about this just about an hour ago. When we stand in our full, complete selves, man, we are never better. We are never more beautiful. And what I have found, and I want you to remember this and use this in your own lives, the times that I've hopped on a live video right? Because as Dorian said, I help others to get on video with confidence, to be able to connect with people through video. And when I get on a video and I just start talking about something that I'm dealing with in my own life, today I just felt really disempowered. I looked in the mirror and I woke up and I was like, man, what's been going on with you, Renee? When I share those parts that 3 years ago I would never, because right, I just had to be at my best, smiling and hiding. When I show up so vulnerably like that, I cannot tell you the beautiful connections that I make, because what I've done is I've given other people the permission through my own vulnerability for them to also own up to their vulnerability. And how beautiful is that? That's what I believe all of our purposes as human beings, right? To shine a light for others by standing in our own power. So that's why I want you to share one of your goals or all of your wellness goals with the people in your life. By sharing it, you're creating a deeper connection. You're showing your own sign of authenticity. And you may be helping them to want to do the same thing, right? And number two, it allows you to speak it and bring it into existence. Because once you say, you can't go back, right? You can't go back once you said, all right, I'm sticking to this plant-based diet. I told myself I'm going to do it for a month. That's it. We're doing this. So that's number three. So number one, we're going to journal about those 3 questions. What are your goals and why? What in my life needs a spring cleaning, right? Come on, we all need it. I need it. I was just talking to my friend about that too, who you're going to meet later, Miss Simply Kate organization. I'm talking to her about how I need to spring clean my kitchen and reorganize it. So write down the things in your life you need to give a spring cleaning to. Maybe it's your thoughts. I know that's true. The things you're saying to yourself, how you speak to yourself, which I will remind you again, that's most important. How you speak to yourself, that will set the stage for how everything else in your life goes. Okay. And then number 3, what do I believe being healthier in mind, body, and spirit will bring me in my life? What will that do for me? How will I walk through life when I'm healthier physically, emotionally, spiritually? So that's step 1. Step 2, we're going to transfer those answers to our I claim statements, which we have a PDF of, and then we're going to write it on Post-its, put it everywhere so we can see it. I am enough. I claim I am beautiful. I claim I have never looked better. I claim I have never been more clear. And post them everywhere you can, right? There's nothing to be ashamed of. When you do it, I promise you, when other people watch you, stand in your power and not be afraid that you're going to be judged because you have a green Post-it on your mirror. I don't care. Guess what? They're going to go home and be like, Dr. Jen has been seeming like she's in this great space. Maybe it's those Post-its she's putting around. I got to try that. And let me tell you, the next time you go to their house, they're going to have green Post-its on their mirror. So don't worry about being judged. It doesn't matter. It's about you. Claim that vision that you want. And I promise you, the universe cannot help but bring it to you. I claim I have never been more clear-headed. I claim I have never had stronger relationships in my life. That is step 2. Step 3, you are going to share that wellness goal or wellness goals with your friend, your neighbor, your cousin, your granddaughter, whoever you possibly can share this goal or goals with. Again, it's holding you accountable. It's solidifying that this is actually going to come to pass, because I have said it, not just in my own head, but I have said it to others. And number 2, it allows you to create a deeper connection with those people in your life. Number 4, ladies. All right, who's with me? I want you to scream it out again. Yes, baby. Hell yes. So we learned step 1, step 2, step 3. Yes, baby. Dorian is with me. So you learn the first 3 steps to creating personal connections for your wellness. Step 4, I challenge you. I challenge you all. Yes, Dr. Jen says yes. Woo! Oh, Denise, yes, baby. I love it. I challenge you all. This week, today, I challenge you to do a live video. I know I already felt some of you be like, hear me out. This can be 20 seconds. This could be 30 seconds. It doesn't matter how long it is. What I want you to do, and if you don't have a Facebook page, guess what? You can send a text, do a video on your phone. We all have a little video on our camera on our phone. We can just press record, and I want you to just record yourself. If you have a Facebook page, I want you to do it through Facebook. And I want you to just introduce yourself, even if it's your own Facebook page. I do it all the time. Hi, it's Renee. And people are like, we know it's your page. I'm like, I don't care. You got to introduce yourself. And I want you to share that you are on a journey to wellness. I want you to share that you are on this wellness journey. And I want you to talk a little bit about why you chose to be a part of our retreat today. Talk about the retreat, whatever you like. But the point of this is to get you comfortable with sharing vocally, right? And connecting with the people who are watching on the other side of the screen. What does this do? Number 1, pushes you past your comfort zone, which I'm sure all of you know, the beauty of life resides outside of your comfort zone, right? Safety feels good sometimes, but if you want to really enjoy the fullness of your being, the fullness of life, you need to step outside your comfort zone, ladies. And I know you're willing to do it because you're here with us, right? You wouldn't have taken this journey unless you were someone who was ready to step outside your comfort zone. So I want you to just get on video. Hey guys, I'm Renee. I just want to tell you, I just took this amazing virtual retreat and I learned some really great things, because here's the truth. I have not been feeling completely myself. I feel a little like scattered, right? Has anyone ever felt scattered? Like you're all over the place, you got some brain fog. And I just felt like I needed some balance. So I'm feeling better already. I'm implementing some great tools, but I just wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of us right now, we've been in our houses for over a year, right? We feel out of balance. We don't feel completely ourselves. So if you too feel like you need a reset in your life, you need a spring cleaning, I just want you to know you're not alone. That's it. Have a great day. And that's it. Or you can get on and talk about your goals and your struggles. Why am I having you do this? Because this is how we create connections in our life that helps to push us to our best selves, to stand in our whole selves, which, as I said, are our best selves. And what that also does is it opens the door to help so many other people, even if it's one person. You may be saying something, ladies, that another person needed to hear. And by hearing you say that and have the confidence to get on video and do it, all of a sudden they feel like, wow, I can do this. I was freaking scared. I thought I was alone, but I'm not. I saw Renee get on a video today and she talked about how poop scared she was to get on this video today, but she did it. I can do it. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? That we, oh my goodness, we can open the door to help others make change as well. At the same time, developing confidence within ourselves to show us that I can do things even when I'm afraid. Because remember, courage is not courage without fear. If I didn't have some fear around going on this video, like Renee told me, then I wouldn't be courageous. So I challenge you, Do a live video today. It could be 20 seconds. And really, it can be just talking about what you learned today. All right. And again, if you're going to say, Renee, I don't have Facebook or I hate social media. Okay. Then I want you to grab your phone and I want you to just make a video and I want you to send it to one person in your life. Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your father, maybe it's a friend. And I want you to just send that video. Because again, you are putting your feet in the ground and saying, I am doing this. I am taking hold of my life and I am going for the gold. I am going for that vision of my life that I have. And by showing yourself that you're taking these action steps, it builds this armor of self-confidence, proving to yourself like, I can do this. I got this. At the same time, you're creating new connections in your life. New connections that you don't know who may be watching that video. And if it's just you sending this on your phone, guess what? You may be sending it to your friend or your aunt or your cousin, and they may be dealing with something in their own lives that's holding them back. And through seeing your video, you give them inspiration and confidence, and you encourage them to step outside of themselves and go for what they really want. Whether it is trying a new exercise routine or eating a little bit healthier. We never, ever truly know the impact that we have on others if we're not putting ourselves out there. And that's why I love this ability to go on camera, and I teach connecting on camera, and I use that word connecting because that's what we get to do. Look, I'm getting to connect with all of you right now through this screen. I'm speaking to you from my heart, and we are connected. Even if I can't see you, even if I'm not with you in person, we are creating a connection that, guess what? Many of us may be bonded for life right now. You may come in and take my course or just reach out to me on Instagram, and boom, we have a connection now. So allow yourselves that opportunity of creating these connections by going and doing a simple video. Just do it. And if you don't like Facebook, you can do it on Instagram. But open yourself up to the opportunities, right, that are available when you get on video and you share a part of yourself. Share what's going on with your wellness journey, what your struggles are, right? Whatever it may be. So that's step 4. Challenge. Go live on a video, or just send a video to someone in your life if you don't have Facebook or Instagram. Number 5, and ladies, I cannot even express how crucial this step is. This step is accountability. And accountability is the glue that bonds your commitment to your results. I'm going to say it again. Accountability is the glue that bonds your commitment to your results. And a man named Will Craig said this quote, and I love it so much because we have all been there, ladies. We are like, all right, I'm doing this. I said I'm going to eat plant-based for a month. I'm doing this. I got this. And we say it and we are really passionate about it, right? And then a week goes by and we're over it and we're like, yeah, whatever. All right, I'll try next year. You know what I'm saying? I'll try next year. Because we've missed an important ingredient in our wellness cake. You like I said cake. I love cake. So if we're making our beautiful wellness cake and it's chocolate with funfetti, because I love funfetti, and we're missing an important ingredient, that cake will not rise. And the ingredient I'm talking about is accountability. If we have not found an accountability partner or an accountability group to hold us to our goals, to keep us on track, then we are doing it alone. And I'm telling you, we cannot do it alone. This is why we are all on this team of humanity, because we are here to help one another. That is why Dr. Jen does what she does, created Evolve Pink to help these mass amount of beautiful women go from treatment to healing, because we cannot do it alone. And I could cry and I have chills saying it. We cannot do it alone. And there's no shame in that. We need to celebrate that. Woo! We got each other. So let's really lean into that. And I want you to find an accountability partner or an accountability group. And let me give you a really great clue here. We already have an accountability group right here with the people who are on this journey with us at this retreat right now at 10:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reach out to one another. Say, you know what? Let's meet once a week. If you can't meet through Zoom, that's okay. You're going to grab your phones and you're going to make a video and say, okay, I know we didn't get to meet this week, but here's what I'm struggling with, you guys. I just want a piece of meat and I'm plant-based. So I need some help, some guidance. What can I eat that will kind of satisfy that craving for me? And send it to your accountability group. Why is this so important? Because it's like looking in a spiritual mirror, right? When you have a person or people that are holding the mirror up for you and showing you your own reflection, it reminds you of why you started your journey. It reminds you when those days that are so hard, why you will not give up. Because you told your daughter you're not going to, you told your friends, you told your family. So when you have that accountability, that glue, right, that bonds your commitment, we know you're committed, but you want results. We're all committed. If we weren't committed, we wouldn't even take step to join this retreat. But we want results, right? And the glue that bonds that is accountability. So step 5 is to find an accountability partner or group and meet once a week. I have 2 accountability groups. And let me tell you something. If I did not have that accountability group, my pivot, which I made last year to become a communication coach, would not have been nearly as effective if I did not have those people there with me during my victories, my wins, and my struggles, and reminding me of why I started the journey. Okay? So that is step 5. Ladies, I love you. I want to know, we have a couple minutes. I want to know who has questions, who has thoughts. Thank you so, Peggy, thank you so much. Denise, thank you so much. Who has a question? Who is ready? Okay, if you're ready to implement these 5 steps, I want you to write in the chat, ready, right now. I want to see the chat just go. Ready, 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 ready. Yes. Woo! All right, here we go. Bam. Stacy, you are ready. You're here, my dear. You're very brave. So step 1, I want you to rewind and go back to step 1, which I said is spring cleaning of what you are saying to yourself. The most important conversation is the one we have within. So if you tell yourself you're not brave enough, you won't be brave enough. Tell yourself you're freaking brave, even when you don't believe it. You know how many times I've done things where I almost wanted to pee my pants. I was so scared, but I was like, nope, I'm cool, calm, and collected. I'm fine. And I did it. And then afterwards, I was like, I can't believe I did it. Okay, we have a question. Hi, Julie. What are some things I can do to lessen my anxiety before I do the Facebook Live? Oh, yes. Oh, Julie, you came to the right place. So this is exactly what I teach. And I want to tell you before I answer the question, I have a free live webinar, ladies, this week, and it's free. It's called How to Use Videos to Create Massive Opportunities. It's on Thursday, April 29th, 1 p.m. Come and join up. We'll put the link in the chat. But Julie, this will be great for you. But that's a great question. She said, what are some things I can do to lessen my anxiety before I do a Facebook Live? Okay, number 1. I want you to make a playlist of your favorite tunes that pump you the heck up. Like those songs that when they go on, you're like, oh, I'm fearless. Yes, I got this. And Julie, I want you to play it. And I want you to just move around, shake the energy out, because all anxiety is energy, right? And we can choose to be fearful of that energy, which we often call nerves, anxiety, or we can look at that energy and say, I'm just freaking excited. So when our body sees that we're moving around, we're dancing, we're listening to a song we love, our body and our mind all of a sudden goes, all right, I'm just excited. All right, cool. And dance around for a bit. I'd say do it for a minute to 5 minutes. And then before you press record, ground yourself, Julie, like feel like you're a tree rooted in the ground. And I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to look into the lens and smile as if that lens is your best friend, and press record. And guess what, Julie? Even if you're a little like butterflies in your stomach, who cares? It's about being authentically you. And I can promise you that if you're nervous when you get on video, a million other people are too. So if you address it and say, all right, I'm kind of a little nervous, but I'm doing this anyway, you're going to all of a sudden give others permission to also go on video when they're nervous. So I hope that helps, but it's all about taking those deep breaths, deep belly breaths, right? Because I understand when you get that shake in your voice and you're like, oh my gosh, everyone can hear it. I get it. In that moment, instead of talking fast, okay, I got to get past this. Take a second and just check in with your breath. And that will automatically slow your heart rate down and your voice. Great question. Anyone else? Questions? Julie, amazing. It's going to be the most an hour, 90 minutes, but it's really great. I'm going to share 3 secrets with you. And based on your question, you'll really, really appreciate it. Anyone else? As I said, you have those 5 steps in your workbooks. And Robin, do we want to share my freebie with everyone? Do we have that link, or did you want to?
I have the link if you want to let them know.
Okay. All right, my ladies. First of all, thank you so much for being here with me today. I have a freebie for you. And Julie, this is perfectly timed with your question. This is the 5-step power preparation for connecting on camera. So these are the 5 steps that you do to get your energy pumped up before you do that live video, ladies. Really fun, really great tips. So I know Robin's going to put it. There it is. Click that link. You just put your email in and then it will be yours. And remember, you can reach out to me anytime. Instagram, I am Renée Marino Official. Facebook, Coach Renée Marino. And yeah, if you ladies are around on Thursday, I have the free live webinar, and then I teach my course again, which is Connecting on Camera, a week after that, May 6th, and also May 13th. It's a 2-part course, but I teach it live. And Dorian has taken the course, and let me tell you, it's super fun. And what's great about it is that you implement right away. It's not a course that you have to take for 6 months, and then you can start to implement what you learned. You can start that night. So thank you all so much. I've loved speaking with you all. And remember, woo, you got this. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Get into a habit of celebrating yourself and write those I claim statements.
Hang on, Renee. You gonna bring us back, Rob?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
So I want to, you're spotlighted, Rob.
No.
Oh wait, no, maybe I just have to. I know what it is. Okay, got it. You still there? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yep.
So Renee, I just wanted to thank you so much for that. So you're always so inspiring and amazing. And I really want to encourage all of you, even if you can't do the webinar on Thursday. I really feel strongly about this. Although Renee teaches, business people and entrepreneurs and professionals, there is such a value to doing this course with her. Because one of the things that, it's a group setting, so it's super loving It's so loving, right? It was so lovely, I have to say.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we're working on is rebuilding our self-confidence and our self-love and our self-acceptance, right? And that's one of the reasons I encouraged my daughter to perform and sing. It wasn't, she's got a great voice, but it was because I wanted her to develop that self-confidence of putting herself out there, getting outside of her box, taking a risk, right? And by doing this with Renee and her coaching, it's going to help you love yourself more. It's going to help you accept yourself more. It's going to help you look at yourself and say, you're awesome, right? So, so definitely check it out. Go to her site and definitely sign up for her newsletter. Follow her so you know when she's doing the course again.
Dorian, I love you. Thank you so much. And Robin, do we have, and I can do that later, but I want to be able to give them the link for the webinar if they'd like to sign up. I don't know, you ladies may not have it.
You know what we'll do, Renee? That web page, we made a web page for everybody. I will put it on there tonight as well.
Perfect. Amazing.
Everybody's going to have all of that contact
Great.
information on there as well.
Perfect. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful Saturday and enjoy the rest of the retreat.
Hi, Renee.
Thank you so much, Renee. Hop in anytime you want. Okay.